Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the today's restaurant networking group. Uh, Today is May the 15th. My name is Howard Appel. I'm the founder and publisher of Today's Restaurant, and we are a group of vendors who are here to help each other grow our businesses and to help any restaurant owner who might have a problem or an issue that they need help with. We're here to help. And if you'd like to join us as a vendor, give us a call at 561 620 8888 or go to our website at trnusa.com. And good morning, everybody.
Good
And
morning.
I want to welcome Lisa as our newest official member. And
Well,
we thank you for that. Welcome aboard.
thank
All
you.
right.
And we have a new face on the board this morning. We have you like William or Bill?
Bill.
Yeah, Bill's good. Bill's good. Good
Okay,
morning.
that's my father's name. Okay, tell us who you are, what you do, where you're located, and how we can reach you.
Yeah, so my name's Bill Raymond, and I'm with a company called Primetime Hospitality Services. We focus on the cleaning aspect of bars and restaurants. We tailored the model to really just kind of focus on the hospitality industry. There's a lot of cleaning companies out there that might be janitorial, but ours is more industry specific. So I'm in Boca Raton, Florida, much like yourself, Howard and Terry. And I can be reached a myriad of ways. My phone number is 954. Actually, the five my 786 299 1777. I have a few numbers at 786 299 1777 or William at hospitality services, primetimehospitalityservices.com.
Do you do hood cleaning as well?
At this moment, we don't specialize in hood cleaning, although we do have agreements with other subcontractors to provide that. We primarily focus on floors, anything 6 inches underneath, front and back of the house, degreasing, drains,
Oh,
all of that stuff, as well as bathrooms. And we also do a high cleaning or deep cleaning. We do that once a month as part of our basic package. Now, with that stated, if we have to add grills, if we have to do hoods, if we have to do pressure washing, things of that nature, as the relationship builds, that's something that obviously we can incorporate into the package. We know with the restaurants or bars that we are in business with. But we do focus on the floor aspect of it. Again, 6 inches and below, front and back of the house. So whether it's tile, whether it's carpet, whether it's bathrooms, obviously, and then obviously the high cleaning as well, and deep cleaning.
and what territory do you service?
So we're focused on the Tri-County area here in South Florida, primarily Palm Beach County and Broward County. Eventually, we'll get into Miami, but as we know, Miami is a completely different animal. However, being that we are, I am in Boca, obviously Boca, Coral Springs, Parkland, Weston, Plantation, Delray, and we can go as far up, as PGA Boulevard, stuff like that, up north that way, and then down south, right to that Broward Dade line is kind of what we feel comfortable with, including Fort Lauderdale. But as we know, especially in this area, there's an insane amount of restaurants, whether it's casual, whether it's high end, as well as bars and clubs. And so that's kind of what we're looking to do. We've got very reputable crews. And we're scalable. So as the business grows, as I get more immersed in the area, we can grow with the business and with the needs, that are present.
All right, great. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody have any questions for Bill at the moment? All right.
Thank
Uh,
you.
we're going to do I'm going to double back after everybody does their intros just to see if you want to add anything after you see what we do.
Yeah, sounds
So I'm
good.
going to ask Lisa to do the same intro because you're new and some people might not have met you last week. So,
Sure, thank you. My name's Lisa Lothian. I'm in Newberry, Florida, which is just outside of Gainesville, but I lived in Delray for about 25 years. Um, I'm affiliated with Legacy Tax and Resolution Services to help restaurants recoup their FICA tax tip with a FICA tax tip credit. And legacy tax is the practice of Stephen Brewer. He's a tax attorney as well as a CPA. He specialized in this part of the tax code for a couple of decades. A lot of payroll services and CPAs don't bother filing for this because it's extra work and liability. So we help restaurants recoup the current year, the previous 3 years, and we have a time-sensitive window through July 10th where there has been extensions of some of the years during COVID for them to recoup that tax that they've paid on FICA for their tipped employees. We have a short, excuse me, I'm losing my voice already. It's too early for that. We have a short video that we send to the client or the prospect and a calculator for them to get an idea of what they can expect for a return. And then they get a complimentary consultation with Mr. Brewer if, it looks like it's viable for them. I can be reached at 561-703-2747 or lothianlisa@gmail.com.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And Lisa, I have all those 20 those will be to you today as soon as
Oh, you are the best.
No, I'm glad that we were able to do that for you. So they'll come in right after the 12 o'clock meeting.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Of course, my pleasure.
Okay, let's go to Rudy's. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Rudy Chacon with Green Payroll and PEO platform as well. Howard, a quick question. Everybody here gets a chance to kind of a small little infomercial, so to speak, about their business. I just kind of wanted, is there a way to sign that up, to do that for this group?
Yeah, just tell me what date you'd like to do it, and we'll schedule it.
You can reach me at 561 area code 352-3540.
Okay. Sven, good morning.
Hey, good morning, all. Great to see you again. And I think as a testament to this group, I've been able to set up a number of one-on-ones with folks on this call or the 11 o'clock call over the last few weeks. So thank you, Howard, for pulling this group of people together. I am the founder of a company called ProTier, spelled PRO-TIER.com. We have built a customized employee benefits solution for the restaurant industry. So trying to solve the needs of small businesses and restaurant owners, helping them recruit and retain the best possible staff, which goes such a long way to their hospitality experience and them building a successful, sustainable, and profitable business. You can reach me at Sven S, which is SVEN at pro-tier.com, or my phone number is 415-857-5048. Thank you.
And the WhatsApp group that you set up is being used, so that's good.
Yeah, good. Just a quick touch point on that. If any of you are not on it and want to be, please just send me your phone number that's linked to a WhatsApp account. And the idea of that, just as a reminder, is for people to, when they post something on LinkedIn or any of the other social channels, to copy and paste the link into the WhatsApp group. And then, our fellow members of this group and the 11 a.m. group can comment on it, like it, and basically, free boost your post and increase your reach with a little bit of reciprocation from everyone.
Thank you for putting that together. Wow. Very, very, very nice.
I haven't posted anything yet. I got to get into that. All right, let's go to Ed. Good morning. Ed, are you on the phone?
First to Ed.
He's on mute. He's on mute. That's
Maybe he's on the
unusual.
phone.
He's talking to somebody, it looks like.
Mr.
Yeah.
Back there grazing in the grass. You better get someone else for right now.
Let's go to Chris. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Chris Kaufman, recruiting aces for great places. And we work on behalf of restaurant companies to find the management talent that they are looking to hire. Work out of Vidalia, Georgia, a town about 70 miles west of Savannah, where there's music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. The business of the business is such that we work on behalf of the client companies, yet we still serve two audiences. Audience number one of client companies, because they're the ones that pay the freight. And audience number two would be the candidates. And we happen to have a rather healthy database developed over the last several decades of specifically focusing on placing people in restaurants. We picked up a position over in Fort Myers last week. And yesterday we got an email about a position in Boston, Massachusetts. So we're going to have to learn the language in order to communicate with people there. And so,
Hey,
where do you park the car? What?
Just remember, Chris, the bubbler.
The what?
The bubbler. That's the water fountain.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that Midwest, not Boston?
It's
Bubbler?
also Midwest. Midwest does the same thing.
Yeah. So we'll be on the lookout for that. And I'm also known as the poor man's Elon Musk. And I'm not making that up. I mean, sometimes I have to, but I'm not making that up. And lastly, I'm rather proud. This past week, my company awarded me the President's Club winner. So, and I am the president and founder of the company. So it was a fair ballot. But working on behalf of restaurant companies, finding talent 24/7, 365, including Super Bowl Sunday. And
Are you going to be on Netflix?
yes,
Okay, good.
absolutely. Someday it will. You wait and see. But we provide all-star talent. It's very easy to remember our telephone number. It's 404 All-Star, 404-255-7827, providing all-star talent. Chris Kaufman, come back to see us.
I'm waiting for your response to the article I sent you.
I scanned over it. I'm going to read even deeper because what I was looking for, they're talking about using humor in companies to entice people to look at their ads, etc. I hadn't seen anything in there about Chick-fil-A, and that is an iconic.
yes.
I mean, with the cows eat more chicken. I mean, talk about using humor.
Yeah,
That's a home run. And
absolutely.
I would have thought that article, like I said, I just scanned it. I was looking for Chick-fil-A. But they do make some great points. And humor, when it's used properly, can be very effective. It's like in 1984 when Mondale and Reagan were going for the presidency, and Reagan was asked a question in a press conference. You're going to be you're 69 years old. You're the oldest living president we've ever had. Do you think age is going to be a problem in this race? And Reagan said, well, I'm not going to use age as a problem because I'm not going to exploit my opponent's youth and inexperience. Even Mondale laughed. Okay, it's on YouTube. It was a great use of humor, and really connected with everybody. So
He was a gentleman.
Humor is very it's tempting to use when you're putting together things like ads and videos, but it can bomb really easily because humor is tough to write. It's tough to come across in an ad.
Yes.
I started it by accident, actually, and the topic that I want to talk about later is the effects of AI and everything. But even if you've seen some of the posts that I put up on Facebook and LinkedIn now, with me in different circumstances, the last one I did, I think on Thursday, and I've already, me as a deli owner, I got a couple of hundred impressions like that. Just, and if I put up a regular ad, maybe 25. So humor will work in certain instances, but it can fall flat too. So you got to be really careful. So if you want to use humor, call Chris. He's the pro.
I put on the chat what Chris's invention is. So it took place with Elon. It's only $7,000, Chris. I'm really impressed.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
We'll
we
take
got to
it.
find somebody who's got the intestinal fortitude to follow Chris. I think I know the guy. Nick, you're elected.
Nick.
Well, Nick always does a great job.
All right. Good morning, everybody. My emails are blowing up, and I hate to be distracted, but I don't want to have a problem with any of my clients over here. Good morning, everybody. My name is Nick DeSantis. I'm with Brown & Brown Insurance. Brown & Brown is a national or international insurance agency. We're like the third, fourth largest. So it's a really big company. I specialize in restaurants. We do a lot of other things, but that's my specialty. A good lead for me is any new opening restaurant. And thanks to Terry's list that I receive on the first of every month, I have information on all the new restaurants opening here in Florida. Another good lead to me is anybody that's having issues with their insurance. They're paying too much. Their agent is non-commutative, and they need to look at working with someone else. I can help. I'm a problem solver, and that's my goal. That's what we do. And if anybody that has a problem, please refer them to me. That would be a great lead. Nick DeSantis, Brown & Brown, insurance 386-299-9540. Thanks.
Thank you, Nick, for the introduction to
Nicole Spooner
Nicole.
She didn't. I don't see where she signed in today. So
no, she's not able to. She's got.
Okay.
I sent you a copy of her email to me. She's busy.
Oh, okay.
This week and next week, and then she's going out of the country, so she'll be here in June. She's all excited about it. I looked at her website. She has a tremendous client list in the restaurant industry. I think she'll be a very good member here if we can get her in.
She has an extended vacation in Spain, I believe, coming up.
Exactly,
so
right.
It'll be nice when she comes back to get her, and that's probably even better. So she can not just jump in now and then a month later try to get back into it. She can do it consecutively from that point on. I met with her. She's outstanding. So I think she would be great for our group.
What does she do again? I forgot.
It's called Impact Orlando. But she works all over, mostly the Orlando market, and she's marketing and advertising. But she does everything, social media. She develops a whole campaign. She works for some big groups like the restaurant groups that are in Disney, big client names and a lot of strong independents. So I think she'll be helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for that.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And let's go to Ed. Good morning, Ed.
Good morning. Good morning, Howard. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
My name is Ed Gerton with Seacoast Sales in Orange Park, Florida, which is just outside of Jacksonville. Newberry is close, by the way. Yeah.
Right.
Stone's throw away. Yes.
Let's have lunch.
We're an equipment supply company that specializes in frozen dessert equipment. So we have soft serve machines from Carpigiani. We have hard ice cream machines from BGI and Carpigiani. We have frozen drink machines from Vier. We have display cases for ice cream or pastries from ISA or GTI Design. We have blast freezers, hardening cabinets, you name it, we can get it. You can reach me at 904-334-4489. Have a good day.
Thank you. If anybody is in the Orange Park area, after lunch, go over and see Ed. You can get dessert.
Oh,
Absolutely. If we have lunch, I'm staying for dessert.
You might want to let Ed know about that.
Yeah.
He might even make a little cocktail with his ice cream.
Have that machine you're trying to sell?
Yeah, two weeks ago, we had a bunch of technicians in here from different McDonald's, and we had a McDonald's machine here that Carpigiani sells to McDonald's, and we loaded it with soft serve. So I didn't want to throw it all out, so everybody in the neighborhood around here was eating McDonald's soft serve that we were giving out.
Why didn't you call me?
Hello?
Hey, you know what?
I would have come up for that.
He doesn't live too far from you, Ed. So you know.
So anyway, the neighbors all loved it, especially the beauty parlor next door. There must have been 15 women in there, and they all chowed down on ice cream.
Really?
Yeah, they're all on diets.
Now, Terry wants to move.
From onions, I approve.
All right, let's go to Steve. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Steve Whitehill with Anchor Business Brokers. I'm oddly a business broker. I help people buy and sell businesses of all sorts, including restaurants. And by way of example, I have a restaurant in the Tampa area. It's a breakfast and lunch place. And it does around $680,000 in sales. And on that, it makes 180. So it's nicely profitable. And it's selling for $250,000, and the owner will actually give you a $50,000 loan. And so here you pick up a really nice little restaurant for not very much money. It's as I said, it's breakfast and lunch. What is interesting is it has a 2 COP license included, which is valuable. And I think the customers must be all drunks because they close at 2. So I'm not sure if they're serving alcohol too, but what the hell?
What kind of license is valuable?
I'm sorry. See, a 2 COP license. I forget what you can sell, what kind of alcohol you can sell with that, but it's for alcoholic beverages. Does anyone remember what that covers? But they're expensive.
It's a beer and wine license.
Beer and wine, yeah.
Beer and wine only, no liquor.
No liquor, but still, by 2 in the afternoon, if you're drinking beer and wine, I'm not sure what that
want
says.
A beer for beer with your steak and eggs. You need a little cause. The cure, or the cause is the cure at that time of the day.
Yep. Anyway, I'm Steve Whitehill with Anchor Business Brokers, and I can reach at 561-376-7500 or steve@anchorbb.com.
Okay, let's go to Rick. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Rick Israel with Lifeline Insurance Consultants here, based in Huntsville, Alabama.
What happened to your volume?
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
I can.
Huh?
We can hear.
This isn't Verizon, is it?
You're good, Rick.
Oh, thanks, Terry. Golly. So nice. We are an independent insurance consulting firm. We do a lot of the same stuff that Nick does, but we don't focus just on restaurants. We focus on any blue collar, white collar business. But our main niche is helping individuals as they, quote unquote, age out of group insurance and are getting ready to retire. We help them with their Medicare guidance. We help them transfer their money over from their retirement to annuities to other investments. Our agency has actually been open for over 40 years. I was only 14. No, I'm just kidding. My partner, Randy, who's not here today, started the agency back in 1990 something. I can't remember exactly what year. Either way, we can be reached at area code 256-746-9581. We are licensed in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, and now Texas.
Okay,
Was it hard to get licensed in Texas?
No.
Because they're supposed to be.
As a matter of fact, once an insurance broker has their license in their home state, all they have to do is just apply for the license in the other state, and you just follow your own CEs, As long as your CEs in your state are kept up, you can go anywhere in the country and get your license. You just have to be willing to decide whether or not the cost of the license offsets what you're making in commissions. If not, you pass it on to somebody in that state because, for instance, my cousins in Illinois want me to help them, but the license up there is $300. I'm not going to spend $300. Not worth it. So, but
You need a lot more cousins.
I got them. They just don't want to talk to me anymore. I don't know. I guess I pissed them off a long time ago. Maybe I stole their McDonald's ice cream.
Okay, let's go to Brian.
Hey, good morning, everybody. For y'all, I got a second job. I'm the real business recruiter, the real one. I've taught Chris everything he knows. No.
So that's where he gets his sense of humor from, right?
Yeah. No. Have you ever had a conversation with Chris? It's rather entertaining on the phone. You never know what will come out of his mouth, but it's all good. Chris and me went to the same college. He was a couple years before me, but we were good. But no, I'm Brian. I'm with a company called Rogue Financial Group. We are a commercial equipment financing company. I work with primarily in the hospitality side. I work with the one side is the dealer that maybe have a client that's looking for financing for their clients, or I get end users that come to me that are looking for financing, and then I help them kind of find the right dealer for them. There's nothing worse than getting the wrong equipment. I try to help them also as a consultant. But again, I'm in the commercial equipment financing company, startups, small, large projects. We work all over the country. Again, Brian with Rogue Financial Group. I can be reached at 404-723-7222. Thanks.
Okay, Terry, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
What I do, and when I spoke to Bill, I told him I would do a quick little intro into what me and my team do monthly on these lead reports. I have to say, and I'm very proud of these are second to none anywhere in the country. There are several reports out there that are very good. Some I'm very fond of. And one of the companies in North Carolina, actually, which has an excellent report, wanted to buy us out a few years ago, but we respectfully declined. Our reports and our team work full time to gather leads from all over. And we have, being in business 30 years, doing these reports now about 9 years. We have a steady following. The Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association has been with us since the beginning, and they get many of their new restaurants from our reports. The minute they get them, they contact them to join the FRLA right there and right on. And we get warm welcomes from them each and every time. We have major food service companies, Cisco, US Foods, Cheney Brothers, Gordon, many of them, and the equipment companies, the salespeople buy these leads on their own. And they also renew year after year. And what they are is a combination from Key West all the way to the Panhandle of what is coming in Florida. It will have several columns. It's a massive report. We guarantee, I personally guarantee, and I've gotten a lot of heat over this, but I personally will guarantee 50 leads a month, brand new, not carryovers. It's usually 70, 75, and sometimes more. It's never 50. That's why I guarantee 50. But anyway, so these are the names of the places Do they have another one? You'll always see if it says second or fourth, it'll always be bolded. If you see red, that means there's others coming soon. It's the same every month, the exact same format. I will not do like Northwest is always NW. There's never a period in between so that you can find it if you need to go back and look. It's in an Excel spreadsheet. It'll give you the name of the place, where they're at. Did they just lease? Are they just breaking ground? Is it under construction? Is it a new shopping center coming soon? Because we get our sources from all.
I'm meeting a Zoom call right now with.
I'm sorry. Oh, and it gives you the owner's name, the address, complete address with zip, their position. If it's not the owner, are they co-owner, manager, managing partner, executive chef, whatever, address, phone number, email address, and then time of opening. Do not be confused when you see info at. Now, a lot of times I have the owner's names in the email address. I also have info at. That goes to over 75% of the owners, especially in the under constructions. Don't think that that's a general email. Sometimes it is, but most of the time it's not. They just don't want their names in those. But sometimes I'm able to find them, or my team is able to find them, and they will send them to me. And then we'll update that in the next report if it's a long way from opening. And then we give you about the timeline. So when you get to the email address, that is the last line. So it's a massive report. You have to open and scroll over all the way. On the other side of that, which is what Lisa is and I are working on, she needs reports from the past. I have complete reports for the back 3 years that I will sell to this group at certainly a reduced price due to, a lot of them are not going to be open still. But you can call or you can email those restaurants and food establishment places to find out, are they happy with their insurance company? Do they need an additional line of credit because they're going to open another place? Do they want to sell their restaurant? Are they happy with the equipment they have? Do they need another ice cream machine? Do they need financing? Do they need an executive chef? And that many times will get you more business than some of the newer ones because they're desperate. They've been around a long time and now they're like, okay, do I close? What do I do? I need this. And they don't know where to go for help. So, the ERTC, do they need that? I mean, who doesn't? Anybody that doesn't do that, it's a no-brainer. Not the ERTC, but you know what I mean. The back financials that were due to the company due to, in the COVID area but a lot of them are lazy and they don't want to give you financials. So again, that trust syndrome has to be there. You have to be able to trust the people that you're working with. So you keep calling them, you keep emailing them. You don't give up because eventually they do know who you are and they will Google your name. I've had many people call and say, oh, I know, I've Googled you, I've looked at your reports, I know they're valid. So important, more than words could ever say. And if anybody wants to look at a sample report, many of you get these already. Sven is, he gets everything. So you can go to trnusa.com/leads and you'll get an old sample, but you can see the format at least. And coming in an Excel spreadsheet, you can actually sort those out. And I try to put them when I format them by city zip. So they're kind of all together starting from, the Panhandle down to Key West in that order. The top portion of that report, which is clearly marked, are the ones that have opened in the past 30 or 60 days, sometimes. Again, they may not have all their ducks in a row. They've just opened. They're in soft opening mode. Take that chance. What do you have to lose? Nothing, and everything to gain. So again, being a national sales manager for 10 years and doing the buying groups, I have a lot of experience in selling, and we know what works. So any questions, you can call, ask, whatever you need to know. I'm happy to send you, if you need more information, if you're dead set on one of these and you're, oh my gosh, they got 27 more units coming and you can't get information, I'll get somebody on my team to, pay for another report or pay for, some other information that we can try and get, another phone number, another email, whatever we can get for you, we'll do and try and help. So that is the end of that. Happy weekend, everyone.
Did you take an extra pill today?
God bless.
What's wrong with you? My friends, hello. I don't even drink.
Hey, Nick, did you notice that she mentioned that they would need everything, but she left out one very important thing?
What was that?
You have to have insurance for your employees if you have over 50 employees.
Oh, well, I think she mentioned insurance, but she didn't mention the over 50.
Yeah.
That's your area. That's your area. I don't deal with the health stuff, the benefits.
Thank
So
you.
I'm more than happy to send you those.
Yeah. Thank you, Nick. Rick, you better pay attention.
I am.
Obviously.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay. Before we go back to Bill, I want to mention that the year of 2026 is the year of our 30th anniversary of today's restaurant. And in July coming up, we're going to be celebrating with 30% off of our listed prices. And that pretty much is a great offer if anybody who's interested in digital advertising in the newspaper, our e-blast program, or the restaurant leads reports.
Yikes.
If you're interested,
I'm in now.
Members of the group get discounted pricing to start with.
Yes.
So the pricing that we're talking about is our regular listed prices. So
you're still doing way better, Bill. Don't worry.
If you're interested, give me a call and we can work out a nice program for you.
Howard, would you like to say anything about the FRLA show?
I can if you'd let me.
Friction.
I don't know what to say. Yeah, one of the benefits of being in this group is that, as I mentioned, you get discounted prices on some of our services, and we have been able to come up with a program in conjunction with the Florida Restaurant Show, which is happening this year in October. And last year we had 18 of our companies exhibiting at the show, and we had 12 companies in one row. And being in that row, you get a tremendous amount of coverage, because if somebody walks into my booth and they ask me a question about employee benefits, I say, no, go over there and talk to Sven, or go talk to Rick, or whoever's in the row. And a lot of people bounce each other, leads off each other. So it's a great show. We get a good price. I work a deal with a hotel to get a good price on a hotel. And overall, we had a great time last year. Everybody got together. We all went out for dinner. We had a blast. It was a lot of fun. So if you're interested, I'd like to know from you at some point soon if you're interested in being there. If you want to share a booth, you can share a booth with somebody in the group. You could take a 10 by 10 or a 10 by whatever. Pricing has not been established yet, but as soon as it is, I'll let you know.
What's the date of the show, Howard?
And what's the dates?
I think they're October 25th, 26th, 27th. It's a Sunday, Monday, and a Tuesday.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yes.
I'd love to come down there, but that's smack dab at the beginning of annual enrollment for me.
You use that excuse every year.
So let me go double back to Bill. Bill, now that you're seeing what we do, you can either run for the hills or add or change anything.
Yeah, well, thanks again. And it's been 45 minutes on this call. And first of all, thank you for the invitation. I kind of was doing some research and I came across your organization, and I'm glad that there was an opportunity for me to come in, because I got to tell you, like, the energy is awesome. What you and Terry have done, and especially in the long time that you've done it, is commendable. There's always strength in numbers, right? And I think, as we know in this world, like, who you know is definitely trumps sometimes what you know. And so I definitely think this is a wonderful, opportunity and a great group. So thank you for the invitation. Already speaking, if you'll have me, we're in. I'd love to, develop it and become a part of your family here. And, I'm looking to be all in. I think we've got a unique situation with what we do in our industry. And I think just by listening to some of the individuals talking and what they do and stuff like that, I'm already starting to think about how can I help them out? How can I get them more business? I kind of work like that. I'm a karma guy. So, I'm not like a whiff 'em guy, like what's in it for me type of thing. I just kind of look at it, how can I help someone else out? And then I always works in the universal context to bring you prosperity. So I do appreciate, the invitation, and I like what we see, and I can't wait for the 11 o'clock.
Okay, well, welcome aboard. I'll send you the paperwork so you can make a decision.
Yes, sir.
We have some time left, which I planned on, but does anybody want to bring anything up before I start? Any good and welfare wants and needs or anything like that?
Well,
Anybody
I'm
help you?
out of welfare.
Hey, Howard, do you mind if I share what we talked about on Wednesday? I don't know if that's prevalent or not.
Can you hold that?
Yeah,
I want to talk about this topic because I think it's important. As you all know, AI has started, and it's continuing, and it's affecting our lives one way or the other, and it has the potential to affect it even greater in the future. So I got online last night and I went on AI and I asked AI, what are the prospects for this? Chris will help us out here. What are the prospects for hiring in the future based on the fact that AI has been claimed that it's going to take over some industries and eliminate jobs? For example, a graphic artist. I made an ad, this ad that's behind me right now. I made that up this morning in 15 minutes. Normally, I would have got to a graphic artist and have them do it. But we don't have to do that anymore. Excuse me.
Well, are you asking Chris to answer the question? Because I don't want to jump in on Chris's platform.
But essentially, it's a very short answer. I mean, it's another tool. Okay, it's like back in the 70s, and maybe even before that, companies thought that the personality profile test that will tell us who we need to hire, and some companies swore by it, and some companies swore at it. It was but it's the smart companies used it as a tool, and not 51% of the vote whether to hire or not hire somebody. So,
well, surprisingly, the people that I got quotes from said that the food service industry is not going to be affected that greatly because you still need physical bodies, unless a robot takes over. But you still need the personal human touch in food service. We're talking about photographers. We're talking about jobs that can be done by AI. What happens to those people who have jobs, who've been in the job 10, 15 years, and now AI comes and can do it better, faster, and cheaper? what
Well,
happens?
what if you owned a buggy whip company in the turn of the century, and all of a sudden buggy whips weren't being used anymore? You probably found something else to do.
Exactly, agreed. So that there's going to be a cause and effect.
The most advanced AI I've experienced in the last 2 weeks, and actually this year ever, was with Constant Contact, which I was setting up my talent showcase, and I wanted to work on the arrangement, and I called Constant Contact, and the first interaction you have is with a bot, and this bot was so advanced, it was incredible. I said, I'm trying to alphabetize my list. Okay, go to this, go to the action drop-down menu, click alphabetize. Let me know when you're there. I'm there. Okay, now go over here. Let me know when you're there. I mean, it was like somebody was right there in the room with me, and they solved the problem, and a human never had to come on the phone.
You could have called me.
Hey,
as he said, a human didn't come on the phone.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
want to jump in here about AI real quick. Just recently, I don't know how to explain it, but and I told Howard about it. A lot of the times you'll call somebody, and just recently, hi, this is an AI. Basically, they're fielding the calls, so you have to explain to them who you are and what it is, and then you hear a pause, and then they try to reach that person, and they come back. Well, that person's not here. Would you like to leave a message? So, but it's actually AI saying, hey, this is AI answering for this person. So how do you overcome that? I think more and more people are going to start using that to filter calls. They already do, but
it's not only filtering. There are companies online with AI generated ads telling you that if you own a restaurant and when you close the door at night, if somebody calls your restaurant, there's nobody there to answer. But AI, like the bot Chris was talking to, there's somebody there to take your information or even make a reservation for you. So,
well, this is not even a restaurant. This is a couple of my vendors. I'll call. I have their cell number, and I call them, and then they want to go. Basically state who you are. I don't know if that's the laziness of trying to answer a phone or are they filtering whatever. But yeah, it was they actually said it was AI. So,
Brian, you bring up a good point because I'm going to say jobs that are going to be eliminated pretty quickly are all the call centers that have been established in Malaysia and India and Pakistan that service the United States. They're all going to go.
Well, Ed, it's funny you say that because I don't know if anybody heard what happened at UCF in Orlando on May the 8th. A real estate mogul, her name is Gloria Caulfield. She was giving the commencement speech, and she said that let me see exactly what she said. She said the rise of AI is the next industrial revolution, and the whole entire class booed her because they're concerned. Now, why did I spend 4 years in college? Because now you're telling me AI is going to take my job. Okay, because nobody 2 or 3 years ago said, you know what, I'm going to go into marketing where I can help build AI. That individual is going to have a great job. But if somebody went into marketing, that marketing job may go to a robot, a chat box. So, and I mean, it took her 3 times to get this crowd to understand, and they booed her all 3 times.
Well, Rick, I already some of the law firms where the entry-level lawyers used to do all the research and development on things. They're doing AI on that now, and all you have is somebody reviewing everything. The same thing happening in the private wealth firms. They're doing the same thing.
This article that I got this information from, they were saying that the occupations that will grow sharply are software developers by 18% up, database architects, about 11% increase, and personal finance advisors up about 17%. So those are the jobs that people that they expect will
Right.
grow.
Well, though, that's good information because at that event, in particular, and I belong to another group that meets on Wednesday mornings in Orlando, and it's an executive group, and we had a speaker that wrote a book on that and other subjects about young people being ready for the workforce. But however, when you go to colleges, these students are definitely afraid of AI, and that was part of the reason why that lady or that person got booed out at UCF is because they're becoming anti AI simply due to the fact that AI is threatening their careers and what they're studying for in college. So the finding and isolating those careers that use AI and aren't threatened by AI is probably really important with young. Well, it's very important with young people right now, just because they don't know. They're kind of like, okay, what am I going to do? Because AI is going to take this over. Why should I be spending all this time learning all this stuff, doing this uncomfortable schoolwork that I don't like, these hard tests, and so it's an issue. It's an issue right now, and people are trying to address it. This is the lady that came to speak. I mean, this I haven't read her book yet, but it's geared towards that. It's called A Human in the Room. But it's really an issue right now with colleges and students looking to a future.
Hey, Nick, it's funny you say that because this is a generation that all they've ever known is technology.
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
mean, the Gen Zers,
Right.
I mean, if you look at I'm the what, Gen X, then you had the millennials, then you had the Gen Zers. The millennials is where this technology really started.
Mm-hmm.
If the Gen Zers didn't see this coming, I hate to say it, they were blind because technology is what is changing the world. And if they didn't see it, yeah, I understand that their jobs are at risk. But the thing is this is what they asked for. This is what they wanted. They wanted ease of use. Go to my phone, hit a button, it does it all for me. Why are they complaining? They wanted this. I mean,
Well, now they see the impact. But
well, exactly.
the truth is, however, I'm going to make a statement, and I'm interested to see everybody's response. But I will bet most of us aren't in the business or aren't in the industry that we either studied or started out with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Right.
things change. I mean, that's just part of life. And that's true. And technology has always been a disruptor. It just now is occurring at a faster and faster pace.
Yeah.
And our ability, it's our job, so to speak, to use it and move on and go on to the next opportunity. I mean, but always the interesting thing is it's the manual businesses, people with using their hands, are the businesses that always that don't seem to go out, and people always get paid well doing those things. I mean, auto mechanic and air conditioning repair guy and so on. As robots come along, maybe some of that will get replaced, but we're not quite there yet.
Well,
AI cannot replace a professional license either. And simply for the reason is if something goes wrong, you can't sue AI. You can't go back to the proximate cause because there's nothing there. It's an empty bucket, and the lawyers won't let that happen. Bottom line is, in my career, yeah.
I thought sorry.
But real quick to answer what we're talking about, jobs being replaced. I work with this bank, and his son, we got an associate, but in woodworking, he's already got a job, and he's already working to go back and get his bachelor's, so he can be a I guess how do you say, a commercial contractor or something like that. But that's a skill, and a lot of some of these kids are going to go get a trade, you know, to survive, I guess.
Well,
We've had too many kids with college degrees that are useless anyway.
Yeah.
To piggyback on what Nick said, Nick's job, my job, and Sven's job all require licenses to do our job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
So,
need a license. And if any of you, I'm going to jump in here, because if any of you have watched AI, Elon Musk's Grok, which is decoding all of the religious sites, the Old Testament, the Dead Sea Scrolls, you will be shocked at what they come up with. If an AI, and I watched a major report on the technology and forwardness of AI, they will take over auto mechanics. They will take over medical procedures. They will be able to do probably each and every one of our jobs. It's not going to be in our lifetime, but it's very close, and it is here. It's here. If you care enough, go on and look up an AI. Go on an Elon Musk, who I believe is not of this earth. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He is.
No, you're right.
I'm sorry, but I really believe that.
Yeah, he's got the cheat codes.
Right?
Yeah.
Go on his AI, and you will be blown away at what is able. They are teaching in school. The AI robots are teaching in universities, specialty schools, colleges. Humans are going to be obsolete, and so many, and colleges are useless. Trade schools are what you need. And I'm telling you this from experience from so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look. Care enough to take a couple of hours and research the Elon Musk Grok, Grok, AI channels. You can go on YouTube and find them. But I'm telling you, you will be absolutely blown away at what these AIs are doing.
Yeah, you're right.
My name is the Terminator.
No.
Yeah.
PGA is going to grow tremendously. Anyway, this article sort of summed this up. There's one line, I think, that sums this whole topic up. It says, skills-based hiring will replace experience-based hiring. So you're not going to need as much experience as skill-based in computer-generated information. But anyway, reached the end of our meeting. Good topic. We can continue it next week if you have some other items you want to bring up. But I thank you all for coming.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you next week. Have a great week. Bill, welcome. Lisa, welcome as a new member. We'll see you all next week.
Hey, wait a second. Hey, Howard, can I ask a question? Are we meeting next Friday? Because that's Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
That's wow.
It's the 25th. Right. The 25th is Memorial Day.
Wait a minute. I'm unable to attend. I'll be away, so I won't be here.
I don't mean to spoil everybody's, but I'd rather know now.
Yeah, that's a good
point.
Good point that you're bringing up. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't.
Memorial Day is on the 25th.
Right.
Right, but it's the weekend.
Is that Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I'm leaving. I'm taking Friday and traveling, so.
I'm probably going to take that Friday off myself.
Is there anybody else not available?
Do you want to meet on the 23rd?
On the 23rd, that's Saturday.
I'm sorry, the 22nd.
23rd. Can we move it to the 21st, that Thursday?
Nick, are you going to be around that Thursday?
Yes, I'll be available Thursday.
You want to change it to Thursday?
Change it to Thursday? I mean, most of the people in the group are here, so raise your hand.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Thursday's good.
I can do that.
All right, so we'll do it on Thursday.
Great idea. Great idea.
Good job.
Will there be breakfast?
Terry, I was listening.
Hey, you gotta get up really early in the morning to get anything by me. Trust me, I have eyes and ears all over the place.
AI couldn't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
All right. All right. Thanks.
All right.
We'll
Everybody
see you
have a
Bye, everyone.
Thursday.
Have a great week.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Let the sauce be with you.
Bill, we'll see. All righty.
That's
Bye.
all.
See you at 11. Thanks.